Morning guys, so welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another vlog. Today is a bit of a spontaneous video, but I'm going to take you around with me and do a big spring cleaning of my apartment. So this is a bit different to the normal videos on our channel. Obviously it's not food, fitness or health related specifically, but I wanted to take you guys along because I find that having a really clutter-free and calm and relaxing environment in the home is such an important part of feeling motivated and feeling your best and feeling on top of your game, basically, to eat healthy and move every day, etc, etc. So we've just come into spring here in Australia, so this is why I'm calling it my spring cleaning video, but obviously a lot of you guys are US based and you're just going into fall, but I really find that that change of season is a nice time to reevaluate and go through your things and have a real refresh. So today I'm planning to hit the refresh button on my apartment. We have, James and I brought in, I mean, we're not really people that buy a lot of things, but somehow the clutter just creeps in, and even things like papers and miscellaneous bits and pieces crop up. And then before you know it, you have a junk room, aka our spare room at the back. So I'm going to be going through room by room and sorting out the things that we really value and appreciate versus the things that we no longer use. And honestly, I'm expecting that I'm going to find a few things that I've forgotten about. So I'm going to divide that into things that we're going to put in our charity bin versus the things that I might try and sell on eBay. So that's a nice thing as well about decluttering your home, is that you can actually make a little bit of money. So take some of those things that were holding up space in the home and things that you weren't really using or valuing or appreciating, and then give it to a new home, somebody who wants it, and make a little bit of money. So that is what I'm going to do. It is about 8:30 in the morning, so I've done my whole morning routine. I've gotten ready, had breakfast. I'm going to actually head up to the coffee shop and do a little bit of photo editing before I get started on the big declutter and clean. We've done some recipe photos recently that I want to edit and also answer your questions and emails, so I'll be doing that first. Then I'll be back and I'll be straight into the cleaning. So if you are looking for some motivation to really refresh and you want to follow along and you're also spring cleaning your home, definitely leave a comment below and let us know your methods, because I'm literally going to go through, I'll show you as I go, I'm literally going to go through and follow my gut feeling on all of the items, and yeah, we'll see what we purge and how I'm feeling at the end. Okay, so I am back at the apartment. I just got back from the coffee shop and I also ended up popping into the gym for a little bit. I didn't do anything super extreme or sweaty because I didn't want to have to go through the whole shower routine. I just want to basically jump into the cleaning, and then when I'm completely disgusting by the end of the day, then I'll have my shower. But I'm going to quickly have a protein shake and then I'm gonna get stuck in. And I think I'm gonna start with the bathrooms first because I find that's the easiest and it's good to start with a win. Okay guys, so we're starting in our ensuite bathroom. So you can see I've got a bit of clutter hanging around on the bench here. That's literally because my cupboards are so full and messy at the moment that things are kind of exploding out. So I'll open up. This is what I really need to sort out. So I've got my skincare and makeup items. I mean, I don't have a huge amount, but there are quite a few things that can go, and also it's just looking like a bit of a hot mess. So I'm going to take everything out of these cupboards, give them a good wipe down, and then I'm going to throw out the products that I either don't use and don't like or have gotten a bit old. Oh, and this is kind of almost shameful, I feel. There is so much stuff come out of my bathroom, and this whole bag is just full of makeup bits and lots of other items. But I'm going to firstly go and wipe down those shelves, and then I'm gonna sort out all of this. Okay guys, so I just took a break for lunch. I just had a really simple salad and I'm going to show you the after of the bathroom because this has been taking longer than I expected. So I've only gotten through the whole of our ensuite bathroom, but I'm hoping to get through at least 2 more rooms this afternoon because I got a call from Dad and he's invited James and I out for dinner, which just means that James will be home earlier this afternoon and I'll have to get ready to go out. So I'm going to try and get through at least 2 more spaces by the end of this afternoon. But I'm going to show you what I have in my bathroom now, the after, which by the way, it's looking so much more organized and clean and respectable. And I think it's going to make such a difference to how I feel when I get ready in the morning. I'm also going to show you some of the things that I am discarding, and there is quite a bit. So this is all the stuff. It's really heavy. You can see it's hard to pick up with one arm, so I'll show you what's in there, some of the notable things that I'm throwing away, and let's go. I have to put in my makeup brushes. There's a little spot here for them, but I've just washed them all. And here's my skincare. So it's looking very sparse, guys, but I like to just buy a couple of products at a time and use them up completely, rather than hoarding things and then the ingredients become ineffective. On the second level, we've got all of my sort of face products. So I've got blushes, I've got one lip balm here. I always put it here so I won't mess with my system. I've got a couple of the little RMS pots. So my favorite one is Demure, which is, probably should put at the front. It's this little pink. And at the bottom here we have all my lip products. So I really purged a lot of lip products and this is all that remains. And then for eyes we have a little palette here from Lily Lolo. I've featured this before, I believe, in favorites and things. I get a lot of use out of these 2 colors, obviously, guys, and I think I'm just going to repurchase these as individual shadows if I can. But I really enjoy this palette. I have one other little palette from Hourglass, but I don't think I'll be bothered opening that one. And I have some of my eyeliners. I haven't yet replaced liquid eyeliner with any natural brands. I'd love to try the one by 100% Pure, but I'll use these until they're dried out, which honestly they're almost dried out. And then I have a few single eyeshadows. I have the RMS eyeshadow pots, and here I have some lip liners, a lip gloss, eyebrow stuff, and a mascara. And then I've just got some sunblocks, and I've got the Eco Tan Invisible Tan here, which I really, really like. I don't fake tan very often, but I do like the results of this one, and it's all organic. I'm going to quickly show you the other cupboards, but they're not that interesting. This is honestly just a few body products. So I've got a couple of body oils. I really, really love this one here. It's the Acua Marula and Argan Oil. I think they've repackaged this into something a bit more, what do you call it, a little more practical and looks a bit nicer. I've got this one from Leilani, both really nice products. I'm about to use up this cleansing balm, and then I'm going to replace it with another one which I've ordered from the same brand as this guy, Andalou Naturals. So I will be using this up in the next couple of days. And then I have some deodorants, natural face tanner, which I use now and again, and down here some deodorants, natural toothpaste by Red Seal, the activated charcoal toothpaste stuff, and this is James's. I think this is like his only product. This is his other only product, which I hate it when he uses this. It smells really bad, and I only let him use it if he is desperate. Poor man. And then I've just got a couple of creams which I'm using up. I don't have eczema anymore, but this is just a fine moisturizer, so I'm kind of just using it up, to be honest. It's such a hot day today, guys. I'm literally sweating as I film this and as I talk to the camera. I have no idea why I sweat even more when I'm speaking on camera and when I'm running around decluttering. So I am now going to show you a couple of the items that are standout that I am tossing out. Obviously, beauty products and things you can't really give away. a lot of these things are old, so they'll just be going straight to the bin, and kind of teaching me a lesson about the things that I enjoy, the things that I use, and hopefully I can keep everything really, really minimalist going forward and not get all this clutter, because some of these items have been with me for years before I was interested in natural beauty products and things, so they've kind of been things that I didn't want to throw out because I felt wasteful, but they've been hanging around long enough that it's really time for them to go. So I will show you the box. I'll take the box onto the carpet so we can have a look inside. So first of all, this is not something that I bought. I think it's something that James must have bought, but I don't think he uses it anymore, and I'm definitely not going to be using Listerine, so that's definitely out. But there are a few things here. So I've got like a few fragrances. I don't use fragrances anymore, particularly all these sort of nasty ones that are full of chemicals. So this is one from Victoria's Secret. Obviously I love anything that smells like coconut, which is why I love the Acure body oil that I just showed you, but I would definitely prefer to use the Acure body oil than a product like this, so it can just go. I've got a couple of perfumes. These are actually James's, they're old now. Also, I had one of mine, which you can see, guys, I didn't use this at all, and I don't like the kind of strong conventional perfumes anymore. They just smell kind of really disgusting to me, so I'm gonna be saying goodbye to that, even though it feels super wasteful. But honestly, products like that, they just go off, so you can't really keep them forever anyway. I've got a couple of sort of conventional like Garnier hair products. They were in the back of the cupboard. I'm not going to use those, so unfortunately those will be going. Okay, I kind of bit the bullet with throwing out a few makeup palettes and things that I had been holding on to for way too long. So this is the Naked palette by Urban Decay. You've probably all seen this before, but I've had this guy for years and years, and I mean, I'm just trying to use the best products that I can, and I know that these will not have the best ingredients, and it's super, super old. And I know I've kind of kept it for a long time thinking that, well, maybe I'll just use it for nights out and it'll still get some use, but honestly, I don't ever use it. So kind of my gut feel on picking this up was I've got to let it go. So that's what I'm going to do. It was kind of the same feeling with this little palette from Stila. So this is also several years old. I think I would have had this when I met my husband James, so that was like 8 years ago. And I don't use it anymore. I have similar shades in my Lily Lolo palette, except that it's formulated with really, really nice natural ingredients, and this guy is not so natural, and my gut feeling again was just that I needed to let it go. So I've got a few things here. I don't know why I keep products that have no more life in them. Do you guys do that? I keep things that, like, I don't think you could even get a squirt out of that, but I was keeping it in the cupboard. Anything else? So there are a lot of things here that sample size products. So I threw out all of these little sachets because I keep telling myself that I'm going to use them or that I'm going to take them on trips, but I don't. So they just become clutter and they make my bathroom feel really messy. So I really do not appreciate these little sachet thingies. And then I think, okay, so there's two more things I'm going to show you. So I'm throwing out, this kind of makes me sad because I loved this product back in the day when I bought it, but this is the He/She Express Liquid Tan. So this is a liquid tanner that, honestly, I really love this product, but again, it's really old. And as soon as I got more switched on to using natural products, I just didn't feel right using this because I know that it has a lot of ingredients that are not optimal to be applied, especially not over your entire body. So I'm gonna say goodbye to that. I've got another fragrance in here that was given to me that I don't use. And the other thing I wanted to show you was I have a lot of creams that I was given when I had eczema. So I was still holding on to, you know, these cortisone creams, but I mean, I don't get eczema anymore ever since I did all my gut healing work, so there's really no point in keeping these creams anymore. And that's about it. I have a couple of little lipsticks and things at the bottom there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so as you can see, I got rid of a lot of stuff. And a lot of it was things that I had been holding on to for a while, so they kind of made it through multiple purges, but this was the time for them to go. I kind of know by now whether or not I'm going to use something, so these were products that I definitely, like the Naked palette for example. This guy, I kept keeping it for a rainy day, but it never came, so I think I'm just gonna say goodbye to a bunch of these things and see how heavy that is. Gonna have so much more room in my house, so that feels good. I'm gonna move on to the spare bedroom. I expect to find a fair bit of stuff in there, but probably the most throwaway items were always gonna be in the bathroom because I used to be a major beauty product hoarder, so alright guys, so I've just gotten done with the spare room and I have found a few items that were in my spare cupboard which I am probably going to try and sell on eBay. A couple of them I might just give to the charity bin, so to Lifeline. Oh, I'll also show you my new and improved shoe drawer. So it's kind of dark, but these are all the fancy shoes that I basically own. And they're all black. And I have a couple of other pairs. So I have these. And a pair of shoes. Guys, these shoes I had completely forgot about buying. And I have never really worn them. So this shoe, probably bought this like 10 months ago and I've worn it once and it's a nice shoe. So there you go guys, when you have too much clutter you can lose perfectly good brand new items. So I'm excited to actually wear these. I might put them on tonight when I go out. And I actually think that I'm not going to get through another room, so I was hoping to get through 2 more rooms, but to be honest I'm pretty happy because the bathroom and the spare bedroom are kind of the worst areas anyway, so I feel like I've done a good job. I've run down a lot of stuff down to the recycling bin, to the rubbish chute, and yeah, I'm feeling so much better. I'm excited to wear these tonight and I think I'll sign off here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and if it's inspired you to do your own spring cleaning and clear out, then let me know in the comments. I definitely want to know more, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.